Welcome to AI Negotiation Unlocked, the podcast where we explore how artificial intelligence is revolutionizing the way we negotiate. I'm Rosie Bailey, CEO of Nibble, the world's leading AI negotiation platform. Now, let's begin.
Could you give me an example of a client you're working with?
So at the moment, we're working with a client who is using us to negotiate commissions on property, which is a very bespoke, specific agreement. But actually what they found was they had 70 people in a call center who were all specialist salespeople who needed to agree these contracts, and they would have a commission agreement with a rate, a percentage, but also certain incentives, like the first 2 months would be rebated back to you, or there would be a free trial period. And so these we put into a contract negotiation and are delivering through a multi-factor negotiation in a chatbot.
What was the problem that you solved for them?
So for most people we speak to, they don't interact enough with their small customer or their small suppliers, and they lack the opportunity to build a relationship for the long term. And so as a result, every now and again they go through and ask for a bulk discount, or they do a sort of very blunt tool to interact with them. And this allows them to have a one-on-one interaction, and it usually grows revenues and saves costs.
How did Nibble work in this case?
So in the case for this recent contract implementation, it goes by email. So at one stage, the property owner receives a contract, and if they don't sign it immediately, we surmise that the terms aren't quite right for them. So they receive a second email which says, we sent you a contract, we're very happy to give you a call back, but if you only want to spend a few minutes talking to our chatbot, we might be able to resolve it right now. And so that customer has the option then to go back to an individual if they need individual service, or click on the link and spend 2 or 3 minutes getting immediate resolution.
Can AI negotiate complex B2B contracts, or is it just for price?
So it is just for situations where there is repetitive contracts. So price is often a key factor. However, it's usually just one of many levers. So our AI negotiation actually works better if it has multiple levers, because then it doesn't feel like a haggle. And so at that stage, it feels like it can find the win-win. And when I've spoken to people who have a whole team of salespeople or procurement people in a call center trying to get this answer, they say that when they give that person, let's say, 6 factors to balance, often they overweight price, because just as a human, you spend a lot of time worrying about things, and you worry about the price maybe more than the other terms. And perhaps there is a much bigger win to have on payment terms or volume rebates, but it's really hard to hold that in your head, whereas the AI takes the weightings that you give it.
What are some of the best AI negotiation success stories?
I think some of the best ones are really big companies in procurement and large companies in e-commerce sales. And those e-commerce sales could be a direct consumer brand, like we've worked with Opoly and Eve Sleep, or it could be in B2B, where we work with brands like MSC Industrial, who want to use it to serve their smaller customers. And these, I think, are the biggest success stories to date. But I tell you, the dream success story is being available on your broadband renewal or your insurance renewal, and we're working on that. Thanks for listening today to AI Negotiation Unlocked. If you're ready to take the next step in transforming your business operations and scaling your negotiations with AI, be sure to subscribe and leave us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. Want to learn more about how Nibble can empower your business? Visit us at nibbletechnology.com or follow us on social media for updates and insights. Stay curious, keep innovating, and we'll see you next time on AI Negotiation Unlocked.